I don't think it has been seen. Oh no, there we go, there's confirmation, it has been picked up. Right, cool. So, looking into our third cast of the night, and this is going down on a map called Zerg Canyon. Little 10x10 map, and a bit of fun. We have seen this map before in a 2v2, later 2v2, I think they spawned here and here, and they had to go at each other. Anyway, team 1 is here at the top, team 2 down here at the bottom. Let's have an introduction to everybody that is here. First up on the front plateau, it is headed 9 Hydra. And slight switch around on the words there just to make it confusing. Anyway, he's UEF, he is green in the mid section down below. It is Snowy. Snowy is Cybran, he is pink on the right hand side. It is Unity Senpai, and yeah, that's Senpai. He is Seraphim, and finally in the rear air slot, if you please, it is Lol Ruffle, and he is white, he's UEF. Okay, looking down to team number 2. First up on the high plateau, it is the lowest rated player in the game. It is Aloop. Aloop is Seraphim, and Aloop seems to know what he's doing because he has done factory 3 mix Hydro, which build. But anyway, down below him it is Dorza. Dorza is Cybran. Over on the left hand side it is Sir Frost. Sir Frost is blue, how appropriate for being frosty, although he could have been white. Anyway, he is EF. And finally, the last player for team number 2 to wrap up the game, it is Don Brownie. And Don Brownie is a Cybran first here and finishes off his Hydro. Now, all of these are reclaims. Let's have a look at how much you got. Boof. 38k. 38,000 reclaim over the entire map. There is just so much to be had. These crystals are everywhere. No real concentration, they're just sort of spattered around the map, although having said that, there is a decent lot here on this section. Is that 4,000? Camera to just be seeing this lot, and I think that is around about 4,000 just on this wee section alone. So okay, I take that back. There's a lot of reclaim. 38,000 of it. Of course there's a lot of reclaim. Anyhow, first unit's coming on out, and that is Mole, which is going to do nothing except give intel. Probably die a horrible death. Right hand side we see Unity Senpai is walking his way up. He's planning to go... Changed his mind? I saw a build queue, that must be coming from... Oh no, that is his commander. Got some engineers coming to support, but there's plenty of reclaim in the base. Might as well get started on it. Boost that early eco, get some mass extractors done, or get some units out to claim some territory to get more reclaim, because there's just so much of it. So much of it. But you've got to fight for it. These plateaus are interesting. You have to come to the middle to get up to them, so you can't just reinforce from your base. You have to get around. You could waltz an engineer or probably a commander up this way, do an edge build to get a factory up, and you can start popping units downwards, but it's worth it. Just the amount of mass that's all over them. It's absolutely worth it. These are actually quite interesting. Ah, it's just a terrain. I thought it was something reclaimable, but it's just some nice blue terrain on the ground. That's all good. Okay, that's a couple of scouts out, so I wanted to see what their opponents are doing. Why not? And we see this little hunter is going NG hunting. Goes up this way, he's going to find one. There's a defending Tham coming over, but it's not going to make it. And that flare is... Oh, hunter's going to get first blood. We're going to see an NG die, only if he keeps chasing it, because it's trying to keep away. And there we go. First kill. The hunter. And now there's a... counter mantis? Yeah, that's no mole, sorry, mole. That's not much. And Tham comes over to say g'day, but the hunter is well away from that region. He's like, nope. Go somewhere else. Let's find an engine in a different location. Alright, but up this way we see Aloop has walked all the way over here with his comm, so he's wanting to hold that area. Get that position established. Going to need a factory down or an engineer to come over with the Hydro though. Is moving up here to grab a point of fence. Up here, Unity Senpai also walking down with their comm. They're going to say g'day. Gun upgrade on the way for Doriza. It's going to be nice and handy, so he's going to rely on the comm to hold out that middle section more than units. Having said that, he's got a few raiding units out, so maybe he's just going to be the T1 annoyance. But he does have a couple of T2. mixes, or one, and one being upgraded. So expansion is really important on this map. Your main base for some of these guys, you have three core mixes as such. Got a couple of nearby expansion ones, but right in the middle of your base, only three. Okay, I'm hearing that is headed headed 9 Hydra being chased away by Sir Frost. Yeah, anyway, he's on a run. He's like, yeah, get me out of here. Because he's all alone with this comm actually. It's just the commander. And there are units around him, so he's going to need to be careful. Has he got reinforcements coming in? Well, yes he does. Good review tanks for zone. They're going to come up this way. They're going to be able to stop these three coming through by superior numbers. And the point defense going up as well on the radar. I thought it was PD, but it's a radar, so you can be able to see what is coming, or at least which direction. And now it is comm action, and Sir Frost stops. He's like, this is as far as I need to go. I just want to control this area here for all this reclaim, which he will now be able to do if he keeps a hold there with the PD and stops pushing his units. Get some reinforcements, get that down, get some factories down, he'll be happy. Right, gun upgrade is going down for a loop. Unity Senpai has decided, nah, I'm just going to walk on up and they're going to trade blows. Unity has overcharge and a bomber overhead, so that's a problem for a loop. He can't stay there. But he's committing getting T1 bombers to the face. Unity is overcharging as well, so his health is actually dropping off. That's not looking great for him. I don't know if he wants to stay there. Definitely needs to think about repurposing these units off over this way. Down into the other, down under 4,500 health, whilst Unity's are 6.5. So not quite enough health on Unity to survive a comm explosion, should they keep going down on the evens. Some T1 anti-air comes down, and now a loop has gun. Now it's time for Unity to think about leaving the area, because if they stay, a loop could bring over units, and that'll be all she wrote. The loop is getting extra damage down on Unity now, and if they were to keep fighting, it would be a mutual KO, because oh no, it looks like Unity is going to get away. It's ballsy just to keep standing there and standing there and standing there taking that fire. I don't know if I would have done it. Anyway, small raid here coming in by good old Doriza. He is going to pick up a power generator. Yep, maybe, no, one more shot. One more bullet. I would have been dead. Just one. As this, it survives on 6. But now we have another push coming in from a loop. So a loop is in, and the loop is popping in some units. They can finish off the PGen, please. Somebody, there we go. 6 health, you hate to see it. And a loop is chasing Unity Senpai. I don't know if that's the wisest idea, but is what it is. And hello, that's a Spectre. How's Air? Oh, Air is firmly in command of Team 1 here at the top. It's a lot more interceptors than Team 2 have got. So that Spectre can run rampant. Have herself a really good time. And here we can see a loop is still chasing. No, has given up. No, yes, no, can't make his mind up. Sorry. Eating the drink. Alright. And Senpai is now back to help defend. A loop needs to think about not pushing all the way forward. Yes, they've got units behind them, but heck, way exposed there. That low health, it wouldn't take much to kill you. Checking up back this way, we see Sir Frost is standing nice and still, while we have headed 9 Hydra on a gun upgrade. Yeah, you do not want to stay there. Yeah, he's on the way, especially with all of that coming through. So, down here we see a loop is doing more damage. T1 bombers over again from Unity, although he has got some anti-air around the comm this time. They won't get nearly as much work done as before. Go. Mention those Spectres, they're coming on down and they could make short work of a loop. He doesn't have a lot of health. And here we go. The airfight begins, the interceptors are there from Don Brownie, but what are they going for? They're going for the anti-air first. A wise idea. And interceptors come sweeping in from Lol Ruffle as well, and now there's pretty much nothing to keep a loop alive. Some anti-air from the ground is coming along. The question is, will it be enough, fast enough? He's down under 2,000, 1,800. The Stingers switch up to the AA. Probably should have ignored it. Okay, no, I guess. Stingers fall back to gain more numbers. Right, Unity is pushing in. However, Unity does not have gun. But the units are on the ground, and they're going to take out the AA, 4 of them. And that is going to be a loop thinking, don't run, not stay. Gun upgrade done for 9-headed Hydra. I don't care if it's wrong, that's how I'm saying it. And also finish off a T2 upgrade. We have gun going down for Frost, but the assistance is on the factory. Really want to assist that to get it done, because you've got a T2 gun com ready to rock. Over here we have, this is Dorza. Doris has been caught out front, though he has got interceptors around his comm, so I think that should be okay. Yeah, that should be enough interceptors, but he's going to want to fall back, so that is some kind of warning. Ooh, interceptors chasing over flak, a terrible idea. And yeah, you're going to want to run, because you're going to run out of interceptors, and then those Stingers are going to come right on back. So a bit of an air warning for team number 2. There have been Stingers out, they have been having to go at people. If your comms up front without air support, you're going to have a bad time. Let's not do that. A lot of Stingers building up, so Lol Ruffle is definitely going for the gunship spam. Comparatively, his opposite is going for T3 air. So we'll see how that pans out. Up here, it is Hydra, and he is having to go at anything that wanders in range. Does he have radar? No, doesn't have radar. So actually has to walk in visual range of things like this before he can do anything. Never a great idea. And we see Sir Frost pushed down with his gun comm as well, of course. Oof, why would you do that? Right, throws down T2PD, why? Because he can. Going down the front. Oh, this is Dorza pushing up on the side, and this could be a pinch happening for Hydra. We have Frost coming on over, we have Dorza coming over this way, and that's going to be a tale of caution, because Hydra is going to have issues. Okay, Comma's here, time to take down the point defense. That's going to be doing the most damage. Overcharge that very nicely, take it down to half health, keep plugging away. Units are swinging up there from Sir Frost as well, and Hydra is down to 1100 health, but in come the Stingers. And the Stingers are going to focus down on Dorza because he is lower health, and once again, where is your anti-air? You have no tech on the ground. The interceptors scramble, but they're not going to make it, are they? Especially not with Hydra also plinking down the damage, and down as the red goes Dorza. Stingers overhead going down under 1000, and this is going to be Dorza out of the game. We have an oof. So that's a very oh dear. Sorry, so the oof is a mod, and every time a commander dies, it goes oof. More Stingers coming in, and where is the air gone? Well, I think all the interceptors were actually in the air around Dorza when he died, and now it is Sir Frost in trouble. Hydra is going to be fine if Hydra can get out of range, which he does, and Frost is now getting tickled down by the Stingers. There's only 2 of them, and there is some anti-air on the ground, which is trying to take him down, but this is not looking good. 4,500 needs to keep on moving. Needs to keep on moving. Actually, those are hostile forces. Sorry, I thought those were friendly anti-air, but no, they weren't. That's hostile. So Frost is out of units. He's out of health. He's out of time. I think we're going to see a second ejection. Sir Frost, 2,500. 2,000. Sir Frost decides to bow out right after Dozer. The warning has... Oof indeed. The warning has been there. 3 times there were some sniper attempts by gunships and not one flak was brought to the front to support the commanders, but that's a strap bomber. So yeah, you've gotten 2 kills. Question is, will it be enough? Back comes the strat, bombs away and splat right on the hydro. A strange decision. I may have gone for one of these instead. Strat keeps on going. It is just gonna turn a circle and go for eco over here perhaps. Bombs away. Knocks down another T2 mech, so yep, strat bombs ahoy. Another bomb going out up here, and that is more. Some T1 AA popping down, but you're gonna want better than that. More gunships down here, but they've run into a couple of T1 AA. The command was over here anyway. I saw him in a moment. There it is, a loop. So loop is having all good fun, but with that straight go, there it is. It's just been killing eco left, right, and centre. A half upgraded T2 mix. That's a loss. That's a complete loss of mass there. No return for the amount spent on it. It's now got 47 kills, 11,000 K worth of damage. Question is, where's it going to bomb next? If it stays in this trajectory, it could be going for Senpai. A loop will be fine. He's got plenty of T1 AA with his comm, and of course those are Corsairs, not ASFs, and this is not looking great for Senpai. Got a bunch of Corsairs out, as well as the strat. It's not going to be great, and Senpai has to run as a nano gun comm, but considering that a loop is in the area, there's a strat in the area, bombs down into the yellow, won't be long till they're into the red. And Unity Senpai, I think we're going to see is going to be the next ejection. Long come the Corsairs. Of course, a loop, Corsairs, and a strat somewhere. There it is. 400, 300, and kaboom. Oof indeed. So Unity Senpai is out of the game. First ejection for team number 1. However, left hand side, this is a raid going on from Hydra. Hydra is doing, oh no, Hydra's comm is all alone, literally nothing around them, nothing at all. And we're going to see Hydra being the next ejection just as they were getting a good raid coming on the back here. Some units had made a pass and they could have done some decent damage, but oof. Down goes Hydra. And suddenly it's 2 versus 2. So 2 fast tier snipes from team number 1 up here. They picked off Dorza and Sir Frost real close to each other. And then a counter pair of snipes. It was Unity Senpai and headed 9 Hydra going down in recent close timing. So the question is, what now? Said all that, goes all quiet. The air is still lurking around for Don Brownie, so he's got a bunch of Corsairs out. They're going to do some damage. There are a couple of bounces from Snowy, so concerned about the air and what it might pop those out, which is well worth its time. It's a live up here. Do we have a T3 shift? No, we don't. Still focusing on the T2 because guess who needs to build more power? Said Lola Ruffle needs to build more power. The answer would be yes. And we see bounces. Well, they're doing a great job actually, picking off units as they go past, doing some good area damage. And I don't know where they're planning to go. They could actually cause issues for Lola Ruffle. He's not got a lot. Slapping down a triad. Why? Because of all this. That gets in range is going to cause some issues. Of course, they could just keep pushing and kill off these T2 mixers. Nothing to defend them. And sprawling down the left from Don Brownie to take out that side. Alright, these units have ended up. We've got a brick. We've got bounces. And there's She wrote for that, and the bouncers are going to have a grand old time against all of this. Have a look at what they do. Brutalize these groups. They stand in range, which they haven't. Alright, bouncers are trying to chase him down. We have a loop still pushing up with this comm. I'm not certain that's the greatest idea. Yeah, okay, you've got a gun comm, but heck, there's only 2 of you left. You can't afford to die up there. And considering the kind of snipes that happen. Alright, Corsairs are having to go at T1 air, but they're going to run afoul of a SAM launcher. And, yep, some T1 air back there, and that's the end of those guys. Alright, triads are in play, and they're going to be quite important to holding off this lot. They'll do a grand old job, plus the chasing units from his teammate Snowy. But right now, stuck right up in the corner, is team number 2, and they are well behind. Started out well, they got 2 kills by air snipe, but then they got air sniped in turn. There was a good little fight going on down here between a Loop and Unity, interrupted by the air game from Don Brownie. They were having such fun. And just over the side we saw headed Hydra, all alone, nothing around him, no units, no protection, and he was just taken out nice and easy, as you like. Yeah, just kind of defensive duties right now for team number 1. Snowy says just keep going for T3 air, and something about it, getting up some ins, some PGs over there as well. Finish that and go T3. Get your rebuild on. You've got the wreck of the mixers to use. Yeah, so checking out that side of thing. Of course, the T3 on the ground from old Snowy's going to make a good difference. Ooh, those bricks could catch a loop. I think they might outrange him. Definitely take care of the units, and yeah, cancels his T2 because he does not want to get caught by this lot. Although having said that, there are a whole lot of reducers coming in from Don Brownie to assist. Not going to do great things against bricks, because bricks being T3 do not suffer from the stun effect of the reducers. They will stun other things, but not those. And pushing bricks into T2, a gun comp who has overcharge, not the greatest idea. You don't have enough to kill him there, just fall back. Keep those units around, and just to be extra annoying, Juices up on the ridge, protected from point things by that tiny little lip, and they're just going to lob shells on over. All day, every day. Another strat comes out, but that's going to get murdered by T3 anti-air. I saw it, and you're going to want to get some... Oh dear. Stop that. Oh, yeah, he did. I was going to say, you want to get some of your own T1 ID to lob shells back over. Exactly what he's done. Out comes some Medusa's of his own. They will be safe under the shields whilst they lob their shells in their direction. Brick up there almost got caught out, but it's only T1. He'll be fine, and commanders in the region as well. Right hand side. The loop's still up front with this comm. I still think that's a bad idea. Even at this point in the game, you think, nah, we got this. Then we'll push back. You don't want to do that. And T2 upgrade going on, sitting in the middle of nowhere. Don't know if that's the right idea, but that's the idea he's doing, and he's basically doing it. Right, T3 air upgrade has finally started for Love Ruffle, and he needs to get some assistance on that, and he needs to get that done really quickly because he's so far behind. We see T3 air as well established here for Don Brownie, and he's actually almost finishing a second iron generator and switching up to a monkey after that. So there's going to be extra problems. But having said that, guess he's already started the monkey. If you said Snowy, you'd be right. Bricks and a point of defense down here, just looking to cut off all of this. The units are going to get on past. They're going to kill a bunch of the T1 mixers, but nonetheless, mixers are mixers, eco is eco, and that's just an annoyance. A few T2 indies back here going, nope, they want no part of that. They do have a little bit of time, not anymore. They may be able to slap down a very quick T1 PD. They are a bunch of T2 indies. Instead, they're going to run for their lives and abandon these mixers. to the Mantis Swarm. Alright, T1 PD wouldn't have done great. There's Medusas in the mix as well. So that's all she wrote there. And more units. Wanting to get that shield gen online, it's taking a while. It ain't gonna finish, but the engineers at least will be distracting for the units. I mean, they do like to shoot at engineers instead of like other stuff. However, Mantis all the way out on the tippy reaches, I don't think is in range, and Medusa's now popping in range as well, although I take that back. Don't range that trade, so they do all die off. Right, shield gen is finished and immediately into another trade. Wants to protect his core base. It will be able to do exactly that. How's the monkey going? Well, the monkey is at 18 out of 45. They're about 40%. 1% done. Let's check the monkey down here, and that is only 20-ish% done, although it is going up a lot faster, I feel, probably because Browning has a lot more eco. And I mean a lot more eco. Okay, this is a loop in retreat. Because the loop has to retreat because it's getting pushed. Well, not really. I mean, it's just a 4 bricks. As a 20,000 HP com with overcharge and supporting strap bombers overhead, he'll be absolutely fine. This is of no threat to him at all. Like, not at all. Bouncers are going to have a go at the strap bombers. The strap bombers are going to have a go at the bouncers, and the strats are going to win owing to superior numbers. And surprise stack. Bricks live. The bouncer does not. Well, it does a wee bit of a dodge and actually helps it out. Might be able to take down this bomber. Nope, it survives as well. No problems for that guy. Monkey C, 30,000. Can do 25,000. Catching up. So this sort of roving band of T3 units has been quite the stability holding for Snow. It's been going around and taking care of all this T1, but more and more T1 spam, in fact even T2 spam along the way. T2, T3. So these are all T3 factories now, and they are popping out Othams, and that's not going to be a grand time for the team at all. Monkey is 35,000 and 35,000. So, yep, Don Brownie is just caught up. To this monkey. Taking it, although having said that, the mass donation from Lol Ruffle is 39.5. 39.5. Okay, no. Mass donation help is still behind, and this is a bad spot. Bricks are going to get caught out here, and they're actually going to run into some T1 PD, which can do damage pretty rapidly. This is one of the high DPS items. Not a lot of health on them, but while the bricks focus down killing the NGs, the point defense will have a round time. So Don Brania finishes his monkey first. Monkey done, and just behind him, not too far, monkey done for Snowy. Right, the bricks are now doomed. Strats overhead. There is a bouncer, but the bouncer's not going to get away from all of this, and the bricks are going to just get slowly chewed down. Strats will quickly chew them down, but T1 bombers, T1 Arty, they're not going to have a great time with that. Monkey is on the way. Question is, where are you going to take it? They're hoping to catch a loop. Well, he's decided to walk back to base. As he thinks, yeah, maybe I won't stay up front, but there's a whole bunch of bricks. Jin. And down here, Raz. So it's Raz for Don Brownie, and we have T3 air. We do not have T3 power, so Lord Ruffle is going to be surviving off his teammate. I mean, every build stuff. Still working on things. Right, hello monkey. Coming over this way. Strap bomber, that's a bit of overkill, mate. Killing off a T1 NG with a strap bomber, come on. How rude. That monkey is made it to the front. Well, the front is pretty close to the base, so not too far off ahead to go to take care of that. We may see the strat bombers wheel around. They might come and look at taking a part of the monkey, but there is some bangers in the bouncers, sorry, in the mix. They don't want to be in front though. They want to be behind. That's there. Right, units trying to squeeze on by here again, and it is again going to cause issues for lolruffle, who has not managed to put up a perimeter here. Could have maybe stepped up some T2PD right about this point, and that could have sealed that area, made these three mixes safe for him. And he would some alright. Mass scout going out from lolruffle has been seen by ASF, because he's of course moved the exact same speed as strat bombers. So when you see them on the radar, you would be concerned, and look at all the bombs go down on the monkey. That's a lot of bombs, and it's down to 35,000 health already. Of course, the bouncers are nearby, and they're going to help kill off all of those, as well as the strats if they launch, because they do indeed see the stress go down. And the T1 bombers won't be too much of a problem. They can die as well, but look at the swarm coming on the right hand side, and they're going to want to think about bringing this monkey back over this way, because if they switch targets, they're going to cause a lot of trouble, which is exactly what they're doing. Instead of going after the lol this time, they are pushing on in, and that's a bunch of energy storage. If it goes up, they're shooting at the interceptor for the moment, but the storage won't be too far behind, and when one of those goes, all four are going to go. Not a great idea. And in fact, they've walked into range of the T2PD up here. A worse idea. Shield's going to go down, or is it going to upgrade first? Doesn't matter. Going to upgrade first and actually lose their targeting, hilariously. Looks like Snowy's bringing his combat to try and help out, and there are some super turrets going to slow those down. Shield goes down, and what's next? Push down this way from a loop. So Brownie's flanked around the side, a loop's pushed up the middle, but the monkey is here. That's going to help keep things going on the front. Of course, second monkey on the way, half done. This guy's just going to kill off a few things, maybe get hello other monkey. That's going to be a problem, and you're going to want to bug out into range of the shields, into range of the PD. You're going to want all the assistance you can get to stay safe from this guy. Full health monkey versus half health. You better hope your shields are up to it, because you're going to need them. And Snowy should be alright a little bit further back here. Care of things on that front. Alright, monkey does get under shields, and Parrot faces the wrong way. Thankfully, this monkey is shooting at everything but this one, taking out the PD first, and now has moved into range of each other. Ducks under the shield, going to keep it alive a bit longer. Extra firepower coming in from the T1 PD as well, and that's going to be monkey and double monkey death. Maybe stays in range of the Cerberus turret. It will. Down it goes. So two monkeys dead, and the units continue to push in, but now they're running to a solid wall of point defense. Plenty of Cerberus turrets back here, and this monkey might be damaged, but how far along is it? Like it's mostly done, of course. There's now plenty of wreckage here that they can just grab to rebuild nice and quick. They're still pushing up with the odd T3 unit, but bit by bit is a terrible idea. They will die off horrible deaths. Okay, what's next on the agenda? Well, we have a chicken, and chicken would do terrible things to a monkey. Any experimenters over here? Another monkey being popped up. Again, so maybe some extra air, but we shall see how that works out. And what? See the player paying enough attention over the side, and these guys are just chilling, just having a chat. Sure, they're on the opposing sides, but you know, no harm, no foul. They'll just sit there for a while. Alright, monkey is, judging by the build bar, it's actually almost complete, but it's half dead, probably because the amount of units that came in, probably because the other monkey's shooting at it, and it's being reclaimed as we go, so that's good. Here, I am over here just having to go at mixers and engineers as they pass on by. Monkey's done. I see, Monkey is half dead. Needs to get out there and start doing some killing just to get some veneracy and get some regen going and have a good time. It could swing back this way and just mop up from the other direction, but instead just looking to plug that gap. And the question is, does... I think LOL has enough. I mean, T2PD is a great equalizer when it comes against T1 spam, but does he have enough? Well, he's popped us labs. Memories are going to have a terrible time against all that. They are just going to fold. And Monkey is 18, but that is a nuke, and that's going up really down quick. Taking his time, but going up it is, and that nuke is going to be a sizable problem. It has just been scouted, so they know all about it. I just want to see the suicide of the labs. Charge of the light brigade. Oh, they might kill something here. Yeah, go boys, go. Alas, outnumbered, outmatched, nothing they can do there. And Monkey is here, right in the middle of all this. Now, so the problem with close range units is the laser takes time to train. It is on a turret, it takes time to turn. Having said that, the lower to T1, that will keep it up. Never mind, strat. But wipes the floor with all the T1 and can now swing on the way back here to be defensive. Looks like another push up on the plateau with more T1 RD, so going to want to do the same as he did last time, get a bunch of T1 RD on here to lob shells back over. I think the Monkey should be right. A lot of bounces and a few ASF out from a long ruffle, so Monkey is fine, but still, it's just the gap keeps getting wider and wider. The nuke has been built and it is now loading. Terrible time, so they know about it. Go. Shooting the hill, because that hill deserves all the hate it gets. All of the hate. Anyway, some T1 RD is out, it's going to start lobbing shells over, going to cause issues on that front. Now the question is, have they actually seen... Well, they saw the comm. That was a while ago, because now there's a nuke. It's built and it's loading. It's loading down quickly. Don't believe they have the eco. Start making an SMD. T2PD, not going to help you against all this. T1 RD definitely is. But none of these bricks are doing a thing. That's all the T1 RD at the moment, lobbing shells over. Right, Monkey down here, and it is just trying to stay alive. The air fight happens over a whole bunch of bounces, and that's a terrible idea for Don Brownie. He does that, loses a whole host of ASFs. Awful idea. Second Monkey is done for Snowy, so now he's got double Monkey defense. What's that chicken going? Well, almost done. Another Monkey anywhere else. Thought he completed one, but no, it's just the nuke. The nuke, which is now 1/3 loaded and very much on the build. Alright, what is old Ruffle doing? Well, he's trying to get up some more air power. Broadswords coming out. Broadswords might be the answer, because the air is kind of low for Don Brownie at the moment. However, they need to get in quick and need to do a very fast job on Don Brownie. His comm is back here, but hello, what the heck? Snowy goes down by Control K. Is that because of the nuke? And Long Ruffle follows suit. So I'm guessing they saw the nuke. It had been scouted, they knew it was there.